Hello and good morning. How are we doing, my dear Vlogmasers? It is Wednesday, December 11th, and it's 9:15. I've been working. You saw me do my makeup a little bit, get ready a little bit. My hair is crispy, crunchy, crispy. So it's in a clip. We are in our doggy prison. We have the gate set up. This is actually working super well, and it is really helping me be a little more chill, which I for sure need. It's just not been working with them having free reign of the house to an extent. I mean, we closed off all like the rooms, but it was just too much room for them. They just couldn't handle it, and this is really helping, and it's just easier to manage and easier to clean up if there are any accidents. And I'm right here, so I can like watch them without having to like head on a swivel, you know, because I'm right here on my computer and they're right here. So it's actually working super well. I am not feeling very good this morning. I just like can't breathe. I feel fine other than that. I have a little bit of a headache, but that's probably because of the Prosecco that I drank last night, and it has nothing to do with me feeling bad, but I can't breathe, and that's really irritating me. See that. Oh my goodness. We had a better night with Riggs. Sort of. I don't feel like we had a better night, but we put his stairs, like we have little weenie dog stairs that he uses to get on the couch, and we put that on our bed, or like near, you know what I'm saying. So he could get up and down in the middle of the night, which we don't love because he like isn't fully potty trained, so we just don't want him like running amok in the middle of the night on our carpet. But he didn't cry one time last night. He did get up and down like 3 times, I think, but he didn't cry. And I'm just a light sleeper, so I did wake up when he got up and down, but when he cries in the middle of the night, it's like for hours. So I can go right back to sleep once he gets like up and down. So that's a bonus. I'm excited that he did that. I am so super tired for some reason, but you know, that's just the name of the game these days. That is the name of the game. And yeah, I don't really have any other updates. On the docket today, we have my new hair appointment. That's all that I have today. I might want to paint some of the outlet covers, but we'll see. Because my hair appointment is so far away, it's kind of like, and it's a whole thing to get there. I mean, it's like 3 hours round trip, plus however long it takes her to do my hair, which I have a few pieces of hair on my head, so it takes a second. I mean, she normally does it pretty quick, but it's not a super fast experience, if you know what I'm saying. And she also is like working me in because like with other clients because of a mix-up that she had yesterday. So she's like, can you come today? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she's like, I'm gonna work you in, is that fine? So we'll see how long it takes, but I'm gonna take my computer and I'm just there for the ride, you know. I'll just work away and that'll be fine, and I'll vlog it for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm like so dead. I'm gonna chug a Gatorade and my whole water and then have some coffee and see if I feel a little bit better. I might have some orange juice too, just to be safe. Okay, that's enough rambling. I am gonna keep working, and I'll check in with you guys when I do something else. It is feeding time for the pooches, and somebody is not eating. I'm also going to make coffee now because I need some. But I have to go get a new battery, so be right back. Today I'm gonna do a fun little iced latte, if I can get this open. Oh gosh. This is sea salt caramel, the Ghirardelli one. I'm gonna put a little of this in my cup, and I'm gonna do 4 shots of the Sunny. I'm really close to you. Hey, how you doing? 4 shots of this. I'm gonna do regular. The Cairo. It's also delish. In the Nespresso, brewing it up. Right, I'm swirling it around first to melt the caramel, and then I'm gonna take my white chocolate mocha creamer and do like 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. And that's good. And then I'm gonna do ice to the top. As much ice as I can get. Okay, now we have it filled to the top, and we're gonna put a little bit of milk on top just to help the ratio a touch. I don't really have any room for milk, so I'm gonna sip a little, and then I'll add just a teeny bit more milk. And that is our latte of the day. I am making my lunch. It is 12:30. I have cottage cheese, pickled onions, tomatoes, hot sauce, and this is hard to do on here. Okay, well, that didn't work. But cottage cheese, tomatoes, balsamic glaze, and I fear I messed up my eggs, but that's okay. You know, that's all right. They're still edible. They're still edible, right? And that's that. They look ugly, but they're gonna taste delish. I fear that my headache is like gotten way worse. It's just like sinus pressure in this eye area, and it's getting harder to like look at screens and stuff. But that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna push through. We're gonna keep drinking water, eat this, and maybe it'll help. Yeah. So that's the update.
This is a reminder. It's potty time.
Hey Alexa, reminder off. We have that going off always, but I'm just gonna keep pushing through today. And if I don't talk to you again, it's because my head hurts and I need to not speak. I hope it goes away before my hair appointment though, because I don't want to be like blah. You know, you guys know the drill. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. Hope it makes me feel a little bit better. Keep working, and I will update you guys when something else happens, when I do something, when I leave for my appointment, something. It is 2:15. I'm headed out. I'm taking my lunch break to drive there, and all of the doggies have been fed some good Treatos, and they have their anti-anxiety music on. But yes, I'm taking my lunch break to drive, and I will work once I get there. Again, hopefully it doesn't take me that long to get there. But I still feel atrociously bad, like so horrible. I took some medicine and drank some water, and oh, I forgot my water. I took some medicine and drank some water. I'm hoping that I feel a little better, but like my headache is borderline migraine status, so I'm hoping it goes away. Anyway, I have to go. I will see you guys when I get there. I've arrived. She's mixing my color now. I'm working. You know the drill. Good morning and happy Vlogmas day. What is it? 12? Vlogmas day 12. Also, high school throwback with this True Grit going on, but it's cold and it looked comfy, so I'm wearing it. Anyway, yesterday I did not vlog again after my hair appointment because honestly I felt horrible. It was like migraine level horrible. All we did was like, I actually had to go home to get my car tag and home to like my parents' home, and they live near the hair salon, so I swung by there. I put my workout bike in my car, got my tag, came straight home. And then Zach made us dinner and I just sat there, and that's literally all that we did for the remainder of the night, just because he was tired and I was really just feeling horrible. So I did not feel the need to show you that, and my energy was like so super low. So yeah, so this one and yesterday are going to be combined into one. I hope that's okay, but I did get my hair done and it looked a lot better yesterday, I'm sure. But I did do sock curls, and these actually ended up being a lot more comfortable than the last time I tried them. I did them a little bit different, like the placement of the sock. I clipped it onto my head instead of holding it in my mouth, and that let me do it like a little further back. So, side sleepers unite. I tried this. Ow, why is it pulling my hair so much? Oh, my hair's like knotted in there. Why does this happen to me? Let's see. Riggs is crying. What's new? Okay, okay. She's gonna be a curly girl today. That's fine. Let's try this one. They blow dried it straight when I left the salon yesterday, and I was like, I can't waste this. I never do my hair. So I tried sock curls. Oh. Oh, we're really curly. Let's see. My hair's gonna be like poofy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. These are like my favorite. I saw a girl literally after I did my hair and got in the bed, and I was like scrolling on TikTok. I saw a girl do one sock for like the front part and rolled it like this way. So it was like when she took it down, and then she did the other two, and I might try that next time. But this works out pretty good, if you ask me. I mean, for overnight curls, it's pretty dang good. I do need to put my bangs in a roller because that's not working for me. But they, cute, okay. Well, I'm going to brush my teeth and like just get ready for the day and then go to my puppy prison so my dog will stop crying. Alright, it's coffee time yet again, and today I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna do like a peppermint white chocolate situation. So I'm going to take my same cup and then do 2 of the Cairo pods. Sorry, I'm like all up in your business again. The coffee maker's all the way in the corner. But then I'm gonna do some Torani peppermint and then Chobani white chocolate and a little bit of milk actually too. Maybe if I have extra room. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the Torani, I think. I don't have a pump for this one, so I think a pump is a tablespoon, if I recall correctly. All right. 2 pumps of peppermint in. Also, the sock curls, really like them, and I didn't feel like banging today, so I hairsprayed those together. Don't you love the ambiance of dogs playing in the background that I've signed up for the rest of their lives? I do. So we've gone crazy with the hair, but that's okay. Espresso and peppermint in. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of the white chocolate, and then I'm gonna run out of room for anything else, which is fine. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then I'm gonna put some ice in here. See where we're at. All right. I have to drink some again because there's not enough room for milk, and this is a little bit dark. Oh, it's so good though. Yes, ma'am. That's delish. All right, I'm gonna put a little milk in there. Just get it to the prime color that I'm looking for. Yes, this is it. That's this stuff. I would highly recommend that. Yesterday's was also really good, but I felt so horrible that I didn't even drink most of it. I literally had like maybe half. The one thing about salt curls, they just like, I need some texture spray so they stay apart. But anyway, coffee yesterday, so good, but I couldn't drink it because I just felt terrible. So I did not drink it. But today, I'm drinking that, and it's freaking good. We just went outside, and I'm going to try to train the dogs today. I have a lot on my to-do list because I was supposed to do a lot yesterday, but then the headache just threw me for a loop, hit me with the truck, you know, all the things. So I did not do literally anything I said I was gonna do. But I want to paint outlets, train the dogs, work. I mean, obviously this is all on like my breaks or after work, but train the dogs, paint the outlets. I think there's something else on my to-do list, but I'm blanking at the moment. So right now, that's it. But I do want to paint, and I want to organize one of the guest room closets because my exercise bike is going to go in that room, and it's like a chaotic disaster as of currently. So I want to organize the closet in there just so we can have some kind of semblance of peace and organization in this house. But yeah, those are my 3 tasks today. Train, paint, organize. After work and vlogging. Okay, I'm gonna go sip on this, create some content for work, and hang out. A super, super glamorous task that I'm doing right now is I'm cutting up these training treats into 2 because the girls are just so itty bitty that I don't want to give them a full training treat because they would gain like 9,000 pounds if I did that, which honestly is probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But when you're training them, at least in my experience, you're like giving them treat after treat after treat after treat, and Maud's mouth is just so little that I think it would be better if I cut these in half, because then like they don't have to pause for a million years just to chew them. And these are just more tiny Yorkie baby size. I mean, these are really little treats anyway, but I can give them more this way. And for Riggs, I'll just give him the normal ones because he's a big boy. Anybody with a mini Dachshund that actually weighs 20 pounds? No, just me? Okay. Actually, I think he's slowed down on the growing. But last time we checked, he was like 15 pounds. And he's only 7 months old. For reference, my parents have 2 full-grown mini Dachshunds and full-grown. And they're like, I think at their biggest, they were like 16 pounds. But they do not weigh 16 pounds. So he, at 6 months, or at 7 months old, he actually weighed that at 6 months, but at 7 months old, he weighs more than both of them. So we're a little bit scared to see how big he's gonna get. Okay, but that was just my check-in. I'm gonna do some training for little baby puppies. What the trainer said is good to like do a lot of little repetitions. So like 5 minutes, 3 minutes even per dog, a couple times a day, a few times a day, however often. And it's really just about the repetitions. So they know how to sit, but I don't think they understand like the command. So we're gonna work on the command for sit, we're gonna work on the command for down, and we're gonna work on weight. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes, and we're gonna train Maud, and then we'll switch for the other ones. Sit. 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 Yes. Sit. Yes. Miller. Yes. Spin. Yes. Sit. Yes. Riggs. Yes. Wait. Yes. Good job. Good job. Welcome to my microwave. How are you doing? I am making food. I'm making the same exact thing that I made yesterday because I simply did not hype it up enough to you guys. Okay? Did not hype it up enough. It was delicious. Eggs on toast with cottage cheese a little bit, cherry tomatoes, pickled red onions, balsamic, and hot sauce. Holy mess. Okay? You have to make it. If you like those things, jump on it. You need it. You simply need it. Anyway, eggs are in. Toast is toasting. Reconvene when it's done. Girl, she's even prettier than yesterday. I mean, incredible. You seriously have to try. If you like cottage cheese toast and like pickled onions, because that flavor comes through pretty strongly, you have to try this. It is 12:45. I'm still just working away over there. I'll probably take my lunch after, or while I eat this. And we'll probably do another training session also, because it's not going to take me very long to eat this. And then we'll do another training session. My goal is to do like 3 a day and see how fast they catch on. The girls, I don't know where they are. They're outside. But the girls are catching on much quicker than Riggs did at their age, so I'm crossing my fingers that training goes smoothly with them. But I think we really need to like get a grip and start training them so we can, you know, form that bond, make sure they know that like we're here for them. And Riggs is having a hard time. He's a little depressy, so we want to make sure that he knows that we're not going anywhere. We're here to bond with him. We're here to train him, and we're not gonna leave him or do anything crazy. So I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna train the dogs again, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. All right, everybody, I am on my lunch break now, and I'm gonna paint some outlet covers. I have my little roller and my paint, and then these two are going in the hallway. So we have Carnelian by Benjamin Moore, and I'm gonna paint these. This is more difficult than anticipated, but the first coat of these, which are going in this room right here, have been done. And I did those with a paintbrush, so we'll see which one turns out better. But I can't figure out how to get around the edges without like holding, clearly, without holding them. So we're gonna let these dry and then come back for a second coat and see what I can do. I just had another little break, and I did 2 more coats, and they look, I would say they look pretty good. I might just do 2, but I have to wait and see what it looks like when it dries. And I did also want to show you quick what this room looks like. It finally looks like a real room, and I think I'm gonna put my bike there. We just don't really have a convenient place to put that. So it's gonna go there, but I'm thinking there because if you're like looking in, you wouldn't be able to see it, so then you'd have to come like fully into the room to be able to see it. That's my plan, at least. And obviously we're gonna get a different bed and put decor up and stuff, but it actually looks like a real room. However, this is the task that I need to tackle today, because what the actual hell is going on in here? I don't know. This is honestly so much better than it was. It's so much better than it was, but whatever. And we are still kind of like painting. There's just some stuff that we need to touch up, like around the bottom. And there's a spot on the ceiling that needs to be touched up also, and some of the trim. But for the most part, it's done. But I'm gonna make grated cutlers, butter noodles with chicken, and I have to grate this. And no, we don't have a bigger one, so don't even ask. this is the best I can do. But I just have a Zoe sub vlog going in the background. The dogs are taking a nap. So I am taking this time. This is like actually hard with this tiny of a grater. But I'm just taking this time to grade this. And I might have a little cheeky cocktail. Little dinner or pre-dinner cocktail. You know, my favorite kind. It took an embarrassingly long amount of time to grate that with the tiniest grater in the whole wide world. But I also prepped some chicken breast to go in the oven. And then my water and pasta are ready to go. One dog is still sleeping. One dog had a throw up incident, which was really not ideal. And the other one is completely unfazed by literally anything. On that note, I'm going to make a martini. I'm going to do a pomegranate martini because I usually don't have all of the ingredients, but I do now. So I'm going to gather and make. Okay, we really have to figure out the filming situation in the kitchen because this is just not working for me, and I don't feel like getting my little shot thingy. What are those called? Jiggers, I think is what they're called, which, whatever. But I don't feel like getting that out, so I'm gonna weigh all of this stuff. Pomegranate juice, 1.5 ounces, going in. That's like such a little amount. 4.5, perfect. Then this is the key ingredient that I've been missing in my video so far. This specific pomegranate liqueur, so good, and it makes the world of a difference. I'm gonna do 2 ounces of that. I do 2 ounces of that and 2 ounces of this Grey Goose, this frozen Grey Goose, and then lime. I'm actually probably I'm gonna cut this, and we're gonna do 1/4 of a lime. And because I don't have my little squeezer thing, I'm just gonna plop this right in there and shake it with the lime. All right, then we're gonna lid our shaker. And shake. That's what you're going for, a frosted number. I could have put the glass in there for longer. You want it to be like really frosted, but I don't have time for that, okay? I want this now. Oh my god, wait, is tomorrow Friday? Tomorrow is Friday. This week has felt never ending. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Cheers. That's it. That's the one. This is the only martini you ever need. Obviously, if you're a savory... Have I had one of these already? Dang. If you're a if you are a savory martini girl, obviously not, but you have to try this. And especially if you don't like martinis and you want to give one a shot, this. Okay, I've had a change in outfit because it was so hot. It was so hot with the oven and the stove and everything on, so I have changed momentarily. Please do not mind my outfit. The dogs ate. The water is boiling for the noodles. No idea where Zach is. No idea what time he's getting home. But to be honest, the dogs are being good. I'm watching my vlog. Still. I was like multiple days behind because since I've been back home, the dogs have taken up like the majority of my free time, so I haven't been able to really get on with watching my lovely Vlogmas, which is fine. They won't be puppies forever. However, I'm having a good night. I'm having a good solo night. Riggs is in one of their kennels, and I'm not sure I should stop that, but I'm learning, okay? please don't yell at me. If you see me doing something wrong, please can you kindly, I'm sensitive, kindly correct me. We're trying to do everything separate. We're training separate. We're feeding separate. They're crated separate. I pet them separately. Everything is done separately, and we try to have alone time with each one of them, just so they all know that we love them and we bond with each one of them individually instead of as a group. The pasta has been cooked, and now we have like, I don't know, a half a cup of pasta water and a half a stick of butter. We're doing a whole box, so I was a little bit unsure of the ratio. And then we're gonna do the majority of this. I wanna sprinkle a little bit on top and then melt a little bit on the chicken. But this is the next step, I suppose. All right, the pasta has finished. I ended up putting more butter in there because it just wasn't like liquidy enough. But I mean, she looks phenomenal now. So I do believe this is going to be the trick. I also put some pepper in there because what are buttered noodles without pepper? So I'm going to keep this on low heat, I think, until Zach gets home. And then I'm going to plate us up some pasta and then put the chicken on top. And then we have, I actually ended up using also the whole thing of parm, which is fine. That's what I bought it for. However, I wanted to put some on top of the chicken. And we don't have any more to put on top of the chicken, but I have like Kraft, like shredded parm, the regular schmegular kind, and I'm gonna put that on top of the chicken and then nuke it for a sec so it melts. And that is that. So until he gets home, I am just going to continue watching my vlog. The dogs are sleeping again after I fed them. We're just having a night, guys. All right, our microwave apparently does not melt cheese, but this is dinner. Mr. Man's over there is home now, and my vlog is paused, and we are going to eat dinner, and this looks amazingly delicious. All right, guys, it is 10:53. I am calling it a night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna go to bed and probably do some self-tanner because the colors are not, they're clashing, okay? But thank you. I had a lovely day. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. So thank you for letting me combine these and watching them anyway.